Hey everyone, I'm Dan Plezak and welcome to MLB The Show.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. He will lead this one off today. Pitch on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robert will wait on it. One gone.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Into the box now, Mlb더쇼. As he rips it on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's gone 2 for 5. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Madrigal takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, number 44.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, action side.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
3 runs already home here. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the White Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a 4-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, out to right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, three fastballs in a row. He gone.
Rondal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the White Sox nothing. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Pitch on the way. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
At the plate now, Mlb더쇼. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on the show right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch.
Hey!
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The next 0-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Hernandez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazar is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Popped up. Abreu in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side.
Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready now for the White Sox. Luis Roberts, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. high in the air out to center field. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Matt Shoemaker is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
34, Matt Shoemaker.
Two out, nobody on.
3-2.
3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Shoemaker steps into his windup. Here comes the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Yoan
Next to bat
Moncada.
will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rowdy Tellez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
1-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Grandal has it, but he can't get it there in time. Grichuk reaches on the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check as the lead remains 3-1.
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll
Leading
bring
up
in the
for
veteran
the White
catcher,
Sox,
Yasmani
the
Grandal.
catcher.
Things not
Yep,
looking
buddy.
very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 count and the pitch.
I got a ball, one strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Line to the right side. Hernandez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good
Now
contact
back,
to start out
first
the inning.
baseman,
Thought he might be on
Jose
base with some sort of a hit, but
Abreu.
it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a
Now
good
back,
hard
the
fastball
left
in on a
fielder,
guy's hands and
Lord.
completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do
Jimenez.
anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Shoemaker looks in. Here's the 1-0.
That's a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Your
Trent
attention,
Thornton,
please.
a right-hander standing
Now
6
pitching
foot even,
for
will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 57, Trent Thornton.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's fouled away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Biggio. He
Leading off
singled
with
his
the
last time up.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Mlb더쇼. And this is knocked down over there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Mazzara is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the White Sox,
good stuff, Heidi.
the designated
Thanks.
hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
So stepping in, Luis Robert. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swings through it for strike number 2. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
Up
and that's
next
just
for the
what they
White
did
Sox,
right there. Big
the right
strikeout,
fielder.
keep that guy off the base path.
Mazzara.
In now, Nomar Mazzara. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ronaldo Lopez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he puts it on the ground to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 1 for 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jimenez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the White Sox 1. Ready for another chance? Nick Madrigal. He flew out in his last at bat.
White Sox, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
From the belt, the pitch. Tim Anderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great
Now
movement
batting,
on that slider.
the third
And it
baseman,
completely locked up the
Young.
hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Moncada.
So here's Yoán Moncada as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Chase Anderson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only
now
1 away.
For Toronto, number 22, Chase Anderson.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready on 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
So here's
first
Jose
baseman,
Abreu, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so
Abreu.
far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
페이스북 RT3를 걸로 보세요. 메시지
I
보내세요.
know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. White Sox pick up just the 1. We're through 6 full. The Blue Jays on top, 4-2. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third
Leading off
baseman,
for the
Travis Shaw.
The third baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mazzara is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over
Now
that
batting,
first pitch of the inning,
number
and
9.
he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th.
And that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Headed after it is Mazara. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Biggio.
Ready for another shot now, Biggio. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Shaw gloves it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
No more.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
The 2-1 home.
Down to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Mazzara leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Mlb더쇼, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Bichette.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way. In the air now, out to right field. Mazzara's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does.
Now
That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the White Sox. Score holds at 4-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Hey, this looks like
Number
it could be a
44.
potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Rendell Grichuk stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Travis Shaw started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he nails him at third. Great throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. Struck him out. So it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no. Now in the box, Eloy Jimenez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate as he watches ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Not the best changeup there, and Ryan Barucki comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 56, Ryan Barucki.
Runners on first with one down. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Please.
James McCann.
He's hitting for the White Sox. Number 33, James McCann.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The White Sox earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Ronaldo Lopez is the winning pitcher.